What's going on there, guys? How you doing? My name is Pone. If you're new here to the channel, 5 out of 4 rogues recommend you to click that subscribe button. Stay tuned for a lot of Division content. But I went ahead and did you guys a solid. Now, yesterday, information had in fact surfaced from the PlayStation update that came through. We have kind of patch notes for what to expect in the open beta, and though it's a long list of things, I went ahead and personally extracted a few of the more key elements to talk to you guys about. So, what's changing in the Dark Zone, Pone? So we have confirmation that there are going to be new high-end weapons, and yes, that is weapons as in plural. The refresh rate on chests have been greatly reduced, non-player enemies have increased numbers, and have been buffed slightly. The manhunt timer now pauses instead of resetting. The reward for surviving rogue increased to 1.5 times of the kill bounty. Dark Zone EXP leveling curve has been adjusted slightly. Remove some ropes giving unfair vantage points. Health bar only turns red for rogues now. And there's a new icon for baiters. So let's break this down! New icon for baiters. What I meant by that, in what a baiter is to me, is a person that really just does not have the balls to go full on rogue. These are the guys that would shoot you once or twice and not put enough damage in you to actually go rogue, to try to kind of concern you and scare you off, or maybe bait you into shooting them in return. And this is a good thing, though accidentally lots of situations where people got inside another person's crosshairs where they would actually light up red, and it was so confusing to distinguish, you know, red guys that had done a little bit of damage and those that are actually full-blown rogues. So that's a good change that they get a new icon. Now, they have in fact removed ropes, and I know nerfing ropes sounds like a weird thing, but you guys know exactly the location I'm talking about. That rooftop extraction point, the roof across the street. Yeah, that one. You know what I'm talking about. And I expect that to be exactly what they're talking about. Let's not forget about the good news on the first page, the manhunt changes and the AI changes. Now, it says the AI have in fact become more dangerous, and I don't know about you, the pathing may not have been the most incredible or ingenious in the game, but they hit really hard, and getting stuck between a couple of them or overextending into their area, they would shut you down with just a couple of them, and they were scary. And the fact that they're stronger now, I'm scared. It's kind of intimidating, to be fair. Another thing worth noting is that they're supposed to have increased numbers. Now, I don't know what this means exactly. I don't know if this means instead of having like 10 or 12 in one giant compound or stronghold, there's now 15 or 20, or if this just means there are more strongholds in general, more areas in the map that these AI are going to be on, so more people can farm in wider areas without having to kind of like confront each other at all times. Another thing worth mentioning was the manhunt changes, and this is big. This is going to affect the replayability of the Dark Zone PvP experience. That resetting was such a dick move. I really did not like the resetting. Now, the pause I understand. If you get in an engagement, you need to survive that engagement. Taking a timeout makes all the sense to me. That's fine. I also believe inside Manhunt, you should be allowed to actually kill. Anytime you would kill in the other ones, it would obviously add to your time. And as long as you get to Manhunt and then you have 5 minutes to survive and you can kill as many people as you need to and protect yourself for as long as you need to until it runs out and then the slate is clear, then I'm cool with that. And if that's what they're actually doing, you got my stamp of approval on that one. Tumbling on over to the general news and updates. We got a new story mission in the open beta. It's going to be in the subway morgue. Yeah. The morgue. That means dead people. It's a mass grave, actually. So that's going to be pretty cool. They've unlocked the tech wing and a new skill, the deployable turret. They fixed 2 bugs allowing people to become invisible, fixed movement speed with grenade in hand. They fixed bug causing names and health bars to not show. And they fixed multiple crash errors. I don't know about you, but I crashed a lot in the closed beta. And it would happen, you know, 3 times within a 10-minute period. Sometimes I can go an hour or 2 without it. But it was frequent, and I think they found 23 different occasions that triggered those crashes, and they have, in fact, resolved them. So that's good progress. The bug causing the name and health bars to not show, that happened to me. That even my own teammates and the enemies could not show up. So I couldn't distinguish between rogues and friendlies and neutrals or anything alike, because there were no names available to me. The movement speed with grenade in hand, as you guys may or may not have known, if you had your grenade out, you actually ran faster. So my guess is this has brought it back in line with all the other movements of the game. Now, the fixing the 2 bugs allowing people to become invisible, this one really ruined the beta. So many times, somebody can go invisible and invincible on top of that, and can completely just kill and wipe people out and steal all their loot. It ruined the closed beta. It got just so overwhelming when people learned how to officially do it. So if that is fixed, that's exciting news. But that's what we have, guys. Let me know what's the most exciting change coming to the open beta in the comment section below. I'm stoked for it. I can't wait to play it, stream it, and just completely pump out YouTube videos for it. So I will see you around then, guys. And don't forget, click that subscribe button. Do it. Now I'll take your damn loot.